now send the submissions and conform make about say Kaosen ko jai ne juma ho. This woman your whole nurse so. But they were expecting say obe jai ne career ho say obeba Ghana your health system ne papa be ne wo.
Because at that time in the court on vary ni orders. Because na wa my judgment it was 15 was munko share busuafo. Bit them a friend then what call mention or catch or there munko share busuafo one sanfa report na. That's exactly what the court said. After making those orders, the bishop should go and sit down with the immediate family, resolve any other issue, plan about it for everything, and then come and report on that 15th. That 15th, the bishop lawyers won't call, you know. But that order now, what the man says, you are questioning now. Why you mute or throw a mute?
Because if anything, Uncle Bear, them 15th, Nankas Kasembi be poiho.
No. Did the other lawyers file for application, or is just the lawyer? No, or yeah, on why?
I mean, he said he is done. We're free ho. One of the lawyers women free ho. The app or more the case Nankasa buy no. We now call. Oh, come we do. I can't go do no office. Come be inside no nya call from registrar. I see BB sounds the fraud say one kind of quantity of financial or see you. Judging Pesuishiam. Or yeah, and normal circumstance. It's a sanky bianca. Other lawyers in a best sorry. No be a reason objection said. And I said, court rise, you do inside or say court rise. The judge in regional. Or say, I make this order. Say. Our brother lawyers knows, that's my lord. But the people who brought the case, they're not even here. He was still making his argument. I'm a order.
The lawyers challenged the judge, said, "Are we illegal because you already done it?"
He said that the judge or the court does not have a jurisdiction to vary its orders. He said it in the interview. So, but in fact, also time or kind in or check a time. By the time we had no about for 1 hour 30 minutes no waka. Would not them 2 hours simple.
And so other lawyers they buy out message now they buy out almost say we filed for the application and the judge has varied the ruling. It's not your be trying to.
He said when he entered and the court the judge can there 2 million in an normal circumstance gave Bianca other colleagues learned and go be a boss or can be one be one can there. Until later, I'm put on all several courts in them when jurisdictions and other court any colleague boss or my lord, you grab you wanted 5 million, but and so no Rebecca. I will not take the view out of this. Let's go watch the food.
Okay. Okay. No spoilers, but okay. Yeah. Yes.
Doesn't mean you're there a bit me in your BBF interview, but just clear this little bit for me. On the warrior them session, I mean after the first ruling no bay. I quite remember there was an interview with a lawyer. There was another faith order or BB them. And they had to go and see I think those in charge the administrative bits to settle it before my move if you court them order no now was there any hint that some money was at stake now? Maybe they don't know the amount there, but that faith order did they give them any clue there? They have to fulfill certain conditions, Anna.
No, for initial orders not making in, there's no monetary payment.
Okay.
I think he listed all of them. There, first of all, Bishop Kutin does not have the right to organize an normal circumstance. Custom is the family and the immediate family, and then one way the way you may be catch external ABA more that way now on it all. You damn the pay, answer an ABA, but external family now can require without even consulting the
immediate family.
The immediate family. In fact, the lawyer even applauded the judge that his initial ruling was perfect as it's supposed to be. Also on condemn because or not really demand. But that's how it's supposed to be there. You were in every family, you were wider family, anyway, immediate family. And so Obi Udama, the immediate family no be what to Tanasi. No, I want to say none or that got two wider family in Bia. Mother way now in the oh. Yes, Miss not been two women. We the matter the matter per year. No words were him, Abia been chillible ha, watch Obi in the end of the day. But can normal your custom need or your immediate family Nankasa. Ninu amone one away related like a lineage. But here the case the entire signatories and even everything beyond the immediate family won't count. Until Temwa from Grandpa Bua there, no. That is why I auditioned there and Kawonko Nkoshia and 15th. So they should go and meet and come back to court on the 15th of January. But that's on or show there, it was a paying court, no immediate family in court. That was consequential order. And the court one more damn order. And only to me.
Okay.
The one to me. 2. Dam's bank account na all of them were there was order. 3. I'm making sure that there's already investigation beyond or called CID. I was starting one investigation now. And because if they go to the investigation, obviously they have to go to the morgue and check the body. All these things. Nina can do on my order yes. That was a perfect judgment.
Okay.
But after Mathena, the court didn't have jurisdiction to vary at that time because at that time was is either there's another whether was served or another person, another. So these are things that occur.
I'm sure we'll get it when we watch the interview.
It took opportunity no or chim kama. So na be a man for obetase. If they am there 15 I was paying lawyers, I think what bloggers no dinner. Court also Yaba court na lawyers when show up. Some who that video na.
In your me na me bisa me free Yaba do one
show up. No in there. Why? What we don't put a fee there? 15th na court or the share. Do they know the reason why they share 15? Well, they share 15 because at that time in the court, on very any orders. Because now one my judgment it was 15. Was munko share bushianfo. Beat them or friend then walk call. Men shall catch or there. Uncle share bushianfo one some fire report and that's exactly what the court said. After making those orders, the superintendent should go and sit down with the immediate family. Resolve any other issue, plan about it for everything, and then come and report on that 15th. That 15th never depend lawyers won't call But that order now, what the man says, you are questioning why mute or throw a mute?
Because if anything, Uncle Bear, them 15th and Uncle Casembi be poiho.
Aha. So, nobody can just open your mouth and say the marble cap 1 million to 2 million. No.
Without any evidence.
Yes. What there Ebia can open it was in fact it told you one city craft who receipt any payment receipt. No come on question baby in call ye receipt firm out. There will be verification of the receipt. More ajatu. And they used to call high canopy. Need to get is sending Momo. There's a Momo transaction. If the Momo transaction, there should be the day and the time the recipient go and print everything. I'll bet you like and we are canning now at our boom. So canning now boom. And then damn 2 million as a konya. Say if the canning album say become be on do damn 2 million impo. Ewa. If you want to be about 100,000 be. Into the 100,000 or the man. And then the rest of the money in baby and Pakuno in this card or that or another. It's like the money was like a surety.
The may one chiche souvenirs, one chase ban, one chain shoe, one check Bibia. Nanka wacha de nanka mama brebaju aju wako IMF.
So see, damn no see. You know, at first I used to say that 2 million, but in an explanation of that moment there, it's supposed to be in the banker's draft and the money in the company. But I see the reason why you movie with that in there. Is he after that now that we are paying lawyers who pay about what's more became. The lawyer said that the family failed to produce the 2 million Ghana cedis. But don't call it 2 million Ghana cedis. Catch your court and they say, I didn't know you say. Nti kase ni abone se omo de gentle betu dia omo ntwe sa sika no fa man na se ne be ya ebitimi dia tika ne bi nye dam no kan into that statement alone I'm for the into that 2 million a year mo koy no hoy and I know my circumstance say that statement na fina no all take it time or church mu here ka people will not even refer to the funeral the funeral need 2 million a year that I say beja if you don't want to twist things to make their judgment sound sweeter send the one of the can be
Mr. Bibi into them bankers drafting Nanka were there on one Mama Brim, like, was it to be drawn on Mama Brim Pomani personal account and that any third party could have stood in?
For that one, bankers draft is bankers draft. And when it comes in the court, and of course, it's the they will cross check and find out the amount of money in that bank and watch for that, but you have that amount in your account. So I'm sure say ABA them grandpa, a big bank transfer, they can easily transfer the money into your mommy Bimpoan account and then they will use her name for the bankers draft. Then no quite straightforward. I say. Because even if I'm the one I'm always gonna let's say your mommy Bimpoan wants it on family, I can easily transfer the money into Bimpoan's account and the draft will be issued in her name. So that when they check the account, they'll know that you have that amount of money in the account. In fact,
When you are transferring money, doesn't it take days for that amount to be transferred?
Now, I think our Ghana financial system is easy for it to, unless you have a limit. That's what I say.
No, but you see, even the interbank transfer no crampon, so across sometime in the day, sometimes we'll push you for the next day.
Unless your friend then. Your limit, bank transfer limit, especially when it's involved to the same bank or different bank or put all them together. Hence, the bank be on any policy. That's I say. The whole thing is that Obiti can tell my motherfucker says, "Yeah, don't cry, pipe, you don't cry, I'm going to feel my mother." We can tell that motherfuckers and so who never fail the anchor. 15 years, 100 years crying to me. So that you don't come.
And this is rather than Casa San Bacon Sunimo.
You may get your best show. I guess I didn't kind of make a way to mean to.
In coffee, when you answer. Oh, David.
For every carton or bucket of Lavos or Honey tomato paste you buy, we donate $1.
When baby adru dia asa me dia no ka hwe interview no besa no ko yi
me show kra na masa subscribe into me
me ko subscribe me ko hwe asa bi da hwe interview asa me ho ye me style bi betu
ani ko hwe na me ko so fa
so before your Brad does the bebano Mr. Mo, I think Nancy, you come Akosua semne kakra na umayen raising awareness because there are a man be me say man be so suffer, but I think some majority ni a man a war music can you bo to any idea. I don't know how you bet me aboa to raise this kind of. Sometimes when you are not in the situation, it seems easy.
I said that easy. Women, I've said this several times that never advise a woman who is in love. Secondly, yes. Never advise a woman or anybody who is in love, not even women alone.
That's it. But you sorry me try to wait for me. As a comment section no movie say which interpret so beti actually me kakra. Send me
interview me that was me TV or YouTube. Me post here an hour ago interview.
Me pacho wo hwe wo be hu say oda ho na lawyer no e dan chen. To hu TV na say lawyer bi dan chen yo no a.
Pacho no ana waka. Concerning as me say never advise a woman or a man who is in love. You become a third party. In fact, that was a love story of Yemami Akosua Serwaa Daddy Lumba. See something about that Lumba, go and tell Akosua, but can't you that Lumba? They were like lovebirds. So that was their love story. That's how I say. But there, see, whenever you are in love, I said this quote some time ago and somebody felt offended. I said that, and this is my personal quote that I've always been saying. When you are in love, even when you are seeing the red flags, to you, those red flags are perfect ingredient of a perfect relationship. Because when you're in love, when you are seeing that there are some things you could see that these are red flags for you. But because you are in love, those things are perfect ingredients for perfect relationship for you. So I've said that no matter how you love someone, the mental health and how mental maturity so counts. Because if you look at recently, Messiah for our sort one meaningful, no sort Messiah for because they are this and that. Do or what? Whilst in a relationship, the guy can get angry and lay his hands on you, or later come back and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." A man who cannot control his anger lay his hands on you. No matter how much you love him, please let the person go. Also, genuinely, the person can also admit that or make a mistake. But a bit more continuously. But the job can't then Mrs. Tower fall in love. Cocker chain don't just work at and penny. If you then and a boyfriend or done on then on Jan will be full from a far. And two, when you were a woman and probably you were only depending on a man. After all, when you leave, how are you going to feed yourself? If that will be the case, the man will come no. In our coach, no be for our let me say for so adults be. So these are things I'm just there. We need to empower our women, our mothers, that in as much as it's good for you to be in relationship with others, some at least build yourself up a little bit. Not to sound like today being where you can't survive, you can't live. Because some of these things, some may say walk them through situation. Be a whole baby ako. Say be can on shena. Some will be the grandpa and the demon. See, but that you give the man the power to maltreat you. But at least one castle will be crazy. Be cry. Let's say be no can on casa. Charlie, you have nothing to lose. You can feed yourself. You can get something for yourself. But yeah, okay. Sebi you. Most crowds and sebi oko. Quacoto pad the crown for Jide Beina. Obedita Beina. Obokunse Beina. You see? When it happens that way, what do you think will happen?
Daddy, there's some our canteen and my fruits from me baby supporting kaka. But I like the way now and the non person me say your culture now a condition in my baby, which we are some of us we are still healing from in Yemani be Maya Bayano. And once see I can say and you was say ye di any to Bema so on the bay say my obey say my on say we are coming from a culture be so we tie mamia Akosua crying daddy Lumba semia ebi mu make submission pastor mo te dey make am
Yeah.
ebi mu make submission na omo ka bibi ti say na kodi ni kuna chiba Ghana and oja ni edjuma na ni kuna ni gubendodin and you can still tell say MPP. You can tell someone said they are still in that when it says a solution or a solvent to a di or my dream. That's in but someone would say make no.
Yeah,
like a di or my dream like otie mama Akosua Serwaa na send submissions and for make about say ka wosen ko jai na juma ho. This woman your whole nurse so. But they were expecting say obi jai career ho say obeba Ghana your health system and papa ben no wo. Obi jai the but you see these are conditioned people. They are conditioned say obi kai me call life be so me refi na nya kobi life no wasn't kobi. Refi life for crime call so omuko twa madapa obi bad the pause or whatever. Unim say papa or de ne ma Dazi papa ne de ne ma ko ne baba ko or say ne ba girl ba ne ma miensa girls or say ba ko koye doctor or medical school e futu papa ne de ma ne ba ne say all kwa wari ase no e ma ne koye na no kate na obema de oh yeah no yeah obema obetimi abro. This is a man who has taken his children to school to become medical doctors and this is the advice he was giving them. So can you imagine? Can you imagine what they would be? Omo warrior. They would be omo be the for mama ya butu omo. Oh, say man ya bu ma. That's who say man ya bu ma. Na was shielding himself na so ojibro no so asa obi ne papa. Instead so be sorry no way asem we na me kokan no mu di matemo. Instead so be sorry no so de na ho den kakra na aka na din jam